Okay, a little birdie just told me that you got accepted into Like to Know It, and this is the year that you're going to become an affiliate creator. Congratulations. But we do need to have an honest conversation. There are over 300,000 creators trying to make money on LTK, and a lot of them are going to give up before they even get started. I run a virtual assistant agency where we manage the Like to Know It profiles and Amazon storefronts of some of the top 100 creators on the app, and that is no easy feat. But the success on that platform really just comes down to a super simple 5-step framework that I'm going to walk you through right now. We're going to start with prep because so many creators overlook what good prep work can do for them. And this to me is like make it or break it when it comes to a platform like to Know It. So first, pick a lane. And that is going to be your thing. So pick a category of products that you are going to post about consistently, that you are going to be known for, and stick to that. So that could be home decor, that could be fashion, it could be mom products, toddler things. I mean, pick something travel wear that you are going to be able to talk about over and over and over again. A lot of creators these days do not like the phrase niching down, but when it comes to affiliate links, it's going to be so much easier for you to make consistent income if you actually niche down. And that's because if you're constantly throwing like a modge podge of products at your audience, they're going to get confused like, is this girl literally just trying to sell me everything, including the jeans that she wore in high school that barely fit her, or maybe they still do? I don't know. Not speaking from experience, but seriously, you just need to be able to pick a product category that you're really comfortable in. You can make content around so that your audience knows they can trust your recommendations in that space, and you're not just trying to cash grab them with everything that you own. Next is getting organized. This is often so overlooked, but it will help you be more consistent with affiliate content. If you don't already have some sort of Google Drive, Dropbox, or even iPhone system for organizing your content, girl, what are we doing? Get yourself organized, make albums, make folders in your albums. Apple has done such a good job making it super easy to create folders, subfolders, and naming them and all the things so you can have your videos and photos of products in one place so you can find them later and repurpose them, which is super important. But also on a platform like LTK, you want to make folders where you're going to house all your products. So they make it super easy to add products to the platform, and you want to be able to have very organized folders so that you can cherry pick links that you need later. When you don't do this and people start asking you like, oh girl, can you send me that shirt that you're wearing? You're going to have trouble finding it. So just do yourself a favor and make folders everywhere. Do this before you get started. Now let's talk about content, because I think people are just under the assumption that when you go to post on a platform like LTK, you can just throw up some sort of random reel with a mini chat and tell your audience to comment need, and then they're going to like be rushing to your DMs, and that's not really how it works. There is some strategy and some finesse, some that je ne sais quoi. I don't even know what that means. I just said that for absolutely no reason. But when you're thinking about your content, the first thing you want to consider is how can you be repetitive? So many creators get shiny object syndrome. They get bored faster than their actual audience does, and they're always wanting to make new. Let me make a new video. Let me make a new carousel. Let me do this. Let me go buy more products and make new content around that. That is great. But what's really going to be a lot better is if you can think about ways you can repurpose content you already have, talk about the same products over and over again. Because again, When you're putting the same things in front of people, it builds trust because they feel like you're not just trying to always shovel something new, get them to buy something else, but also newness is going to be a lot easier for you to stay consistent with. And honestly, your audience probably follows a bunch of other influencers. The likelihood that they saw the video you made on the skirt you wore for St. Patty's or Valentine's Day or whatever is super low. So the more repetitive you are, the more familiar your audience is going to get with your products and your content. So boring is best. Trust me. Use stories. I know that right now, reels and carousels are the best thing that you can do for growth on a platform like Instagram. And honestly, when you're in the reel carousel making mode, it also lets you get on platforms like TikTok or YouTube Shorts or something because you can repurpose that content. But for conversions, I would recommend using Instagram stories as much as possible. With the clients who we have, we always find that stories do really, really well for driving link clicks. And that's because the audience who is consuming stories is just much more ready to buy. And they have been trained by Instagram over the years to click links using the link button feature. So use stories, play around with different formats of them, play around with different quantities of stories, but I would be consistent on there as much as you possibly can and use that to push your links. And tracking. You don't need complicated dashboards. You don't need crazy spreadsheets, but you do need to know what's selling on a week over week and a month over month basis, and you should be keeping track of that. This is just a good habit to build overall as a creator for anything. You need to be consuming data and analyzing it and seeing what your audience is responding to. It makes absolutely no sense to just keep posting about a product if your audience hasn't even purchased it. So you should always be looking at what people are buying, what they're clicking, and thinking of ways that you can take the systems we discussed here and how can you be repetitive and get those in front of more people more often. Little bonus tip in here, and shameless plug honestly, but if you are getting lost in the sauce with a lot of this affiliate stuff, it could be time to hire help. Things like linking products on LTK, making captions, posting stories, getting your content up on other platforms, it takes a lot of time, and sometimes it's not the best use of your hours as a creator because you should be making content. You should actually be having real conversations with your audience to build trust, and these repetitive tasks that need to happen are sometimes our biggest time wasters. So you could always check out the description to see how Assistynt can help and what we do for our clients. A lot of our clients are in the top 100 of like to know it out of like the 300 something thousand creators that are on the platform, which is pretty cool. So we know what we're doing and we take a lot of the busy work off of our clients' plates. But looking for some sort of assistant who can help you systematize and strategize around a platform like this is probably going to be your best bet for scaling. If you found this video helpful, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And if you're interested in seeing how Assistynt can help you scale your content creator business, make sure you check us out down in the description. We can hop on a call and see if we're a fit to help you out with your goals. And with that, see you in another video.